Big things expected in Lincoln, Nebraska this season. The Cornhuskers won an NCAA tournament game last year for the first time since 2014. They returned 4 of their top 5 scores from a season ago. Alexis Markowski, the dominant post, named a preseason All-Big Ten member, in addition to some new talent joining the Huskers this season. We welcome in the Huskers to the desk now. Head coach Amy Williams, great to see Alexis Markowski. Natalie Potts, how you guys doing? How's Media Day been so far?
It's been fun.
So fun.
We're having a great time. They just take good care of us every time we come to this event, and so excited to be here.
All right, well, last off-season, if I remember correctly, Amy, you were jumping off a yacht in Greece doing backflips. I think that's how it went, and I saw a video for evidence, and it was top-notch, by the way. What does the off-season look like for your group this time around?
Much more athletic than that backflip looked. Okay. I can promise you that.
It was very athletic, okay? We're going to sell it. We're going to sell it here on the desk.
Sell that, thank
okay,
you.
yes.
Thank you. Yes. So just been very excited about this group and the way they've embraced their team, that chemistry building, that connections with each other. Our returning players have just been outstanding leaders, embraced new players into the program and working hard and just stacking days.
Alexis, what was a big focus for you in the offseason as you try to continue to elevate your game?
Yeah, a big focus for me was my leadership and leading this team, but also at the same time working on my handle, finishing better around the rim, and also becoming a better defender.
How about you, Natalie? You got quite the introduction to the Big Ten Conference last season, the reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Year. What do you want to step up in your game in the upcoming campaign?
Yeah, definitely working on my leadership this summer, and I've been getting in the gym extra to get up extra shots to work on that three-point game, and then also defensively just working on that as well.
Well, Coach, you already mentioned the incredible run your team made last season, making it to the second round of the NCAA tournament, an overtime showdown in the Big Ten tournament title game, not to bring up some bad memories maybe, but it was an incredible game, and your team was so much fun to watch all season long. How much is that a motivator coming into the season when you know, hey, we're so close to now taking it to that next level?
Yeah, I think that our program took some steps really forward, convincing ourselves that, when we're playing our best, we can compete and beat anybody in the country. And now really striving for consistency as we move into this year and being able to play at that level on a consistent basis. That's what it's going to take. You can't lollygag in this league, like the way that this 18-team conference is going to map itself out is so competitive. And so for our progress as a program and continuing to raise and elevate the bar, we've just got to continue to have consistent performance. You can't stub your toe. You've got to be every night. It's going to be a battle.
Alexis, how does some of those big games help build the confidence for not just you but this team heading into this season?
Yeah, just knowing that we can do it and do it with each other. We're going to play great teams day in and day out in this league, and we're going to make sure that we chalk those big wins up. So,
Natalie, I'm always curious for freshmen, is it a whirlwind coming in? How much different does it feel heading into preseason this year compared to 1 year ago?
I definitely feel a lot more comfortable this year. I got my toes in the sand a little bit, and I'm ready to get back at it this year. I feel a lot more confident, and the girls just trust me so much more.
Alexis, I want to bounce back to you because you do lose a huge leader on this team in Jazz Shelley, who is a huge part of what this program has been in building that success the last couple seasons. What do you want your role to be in now, setting the tone and really establishing what Nebraska basketball is?
Yeah, this is my last year playing for Nebraska. It has been a dream come true, and losing Jazz has been different, and we really do miss her, but it's not a spot that we're looking to fill and change. No one can be Jazz Shelley, but I just think stepping up in the leadership realm for me has been huge in the offseason, and just setting that standard, coming into practice every day with a smile on my face, positive self-talk. Me and Coach Williams always talk about that and how important that is for the team to see me do that, and just taking it one day at a time, putting my best foot forward.
Coaches, you've watched Alexis grow with a front row seat throughout her career. How does she embody what your program is about?
Well, she just has so much fire and energy and passion and, grit and toughness and competitive spirit. And those are the things that we really want to be known for within our program. But the way that she has impacted other people with her, energy and grit and toughness and competitive spirit is what, just really sets her apart and has allowed her to make such a huge mark on Nebraska women's basketball.
Looking at your roster this season, you do have some new additions, 4 freshmen, a couple of transfers, including the 2-time Nebraska Player of the Year, Britt Prince. Big pickup for you. What have you seen so far from her in the gym?
Yeah, I mean, there's very few things we can throw at her skill-wise that don't look like she's been doing it since she was in 3rd grade. I mean, she just is very smooth and very skilled, and I think she's learning on the defensive side of the ball. She's been outstanding of just kind of breaking out of her shell a little and really connecting with her teammates, and it's been really fun to watch. She gets along great. Her teammates, just laugh at her, and she's just funny. She's got so much personality, but just an incredibly talented young lady that's working very, very hard because she knows she will make an impact for us right away.
Alexis, from a player's perspective, what has the fit been like with Britt in the mix?
It's been great. She's really funny. TikTok claims that I bully her on my page.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We do the
I had
give
not
me
done
your
that
money
TikTok
trend.
research. Okay.
But yeah, she's just a very unselfish player and can score at all 3 levels and just elevates the level of our program with her passing and just gets people easy baskets. She's been a great addition to our team.
Natalie, what do you enjoy most about playing with your teammates?
I just love them all so much. We're all so close. Playing with Lex has been a dream. She's like my little doppelganger. I've looked up to her this whole time, and each person on the team has a spark, and I just love playing with them.
Well, you two made quite the front court tandem last season. How do you think your skill sets complement each other? Alexis, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I think both of us are just fighters, and we want to fight, and we always try to out-rebound each other during the games. So that's a fun little battle that we have. Yeah,
friendly competition.
I mean, get all the rebounds, me and Nat. But yeah, I just think we both really trust each other and lean into each other's games. And Nat's just a fighter, and I love playing alongside her.
Yeah, Lex is also a fighter. We both love hustling, and we just have learned how to play off of each other over the last season, and I can't wait to grow that this year.
Absolutely. Coach, going back to you, what's it been like watching these two develop that chemistry, and now how do you take that a step forward in the upcoming year?
Yeah, well, I think, 2 of the last 3 Big Ten Freshman of the Year, like sitting right here, and just they've made an incredible mark on our program. But I think the way that they, compete with each other to try to out-rebound each other and to how, that also carries over to the rest of our team, and they want to get in on it, and the guards are like, don't forget about us, we're going to rebound too, and I think that just the competitive spirit, the energy they play with, they're just their motors don't stop, and that's just contagious for our whole roster.
That competitive spirit, the blue-collar mentality seems to be something that's embraced across Nebraska athletics, not just basketball, and all of the coaches that I cover. And also there's a sense of pride in bringing in players who are from Nebraska. As we look at Alexis here, who's from Lincoln, just kind of curious, why is that as a coaching staff that you've made a specific effort to keep local talent around?
Well, I think with, being a Husker in the state of Nebraska, it's just special. And I know that because I was blessed to have Huskers across my chest as a college student athlete. But it just, the fact that this year we have 4 kind of homegrown Huskers on our roster is it's unique and it's special, and our fan base is going to embrace our roster from top to bottom. We have 3 international students that feel like Nebraska is their second home, and but for the local players, I think a player like Alexis Markowski, who grew up watching Jordan Hooper and just was in the stands to be able to see that, and then now is breaking double records at our school and doing things that she watched players do, and it's just pretty special to see that happen.
What does it mean for you as a Nebraska native to wear that Huskers across your chest?
It's a dream come true. Ever since I was a young girl, watching Jordan play, and my dad played at Nebraska. It was always something that I wanted to do and never thought was possible. And now that I'm here living out my dream, it just changed my life. And I hope that I have the same impact for little girls in the stands.
Also have to mention the stands have been packed for your guys' games at Pinnacle Bank Arena. The crowd in Lincoln has just been incredible. Natalie, what was it like for you to experience that atmosphere last season?
Husker Nation is unreal. I've never seen anything like it at any sporting event. Football, volleyball, everyone's there to show out, and I think that's really just an energy booster for us when we're playing.
Alexis, are you going to pause and try to take some of that in this season in your last year?
I am. I'm trying to really live in the moment and embrace the hard, the good, the bad, all of it. And I just can't believe I'm a senior, but I feel like this is going to be my best year yet, and the same with our program. So,
Coach, what can you say about the fan support you've seen?
It's hard to put into words. I mean, it's just so special. I remember vividly walking some of these kids through Pinnacle Bank Arena empty on their recruiting visits and just saying, we haven't sold this out yet, but we will. And to be able to, on a Super Bowl Sunday, have over 15,000 fans storming the court with us after, kind of a big win, just so special for us to share that. I know last year, the 4-sport ticketed sports with soccer, softball, volleyball, basketball, Nebraska was #1 in the nation in women's attendance for those combined 4 sports. That's just awesome. I mean, it's just awesome. I think it shows how passionate Nebraska fans are for women's sports in general, and for Huskers all across the board, all of our sports. But we're really thankful to have that type of passionate fan base supporting us on a regular.
Alexis, you pointed out the fans are also on social media, so who's in charge of making the TikToks around here?
I know. I need to make a I love you Brit TikTok, I think, so they don't hate me. But yeah.
So are you the lead TikToker on the team?
I like to make TikToks. I feel like our whole team is always making TikToks, in the locker room and stuff. So,
what about you, Natalie? Getting in the TikTok action?
Yeah, me and Kendall Morardi make one before every game.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go, Husker fans. You got to look out for that over on TikTok. Well, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you joining us. Good luck this season. We're looking forward to seeing exactly what the Huskers accomplish.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.